Hello everyone on this Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. I'm having a great Sunday. This is the second release. This will be 9 o'clock tonight, so I hope you enjoy two today, and we'll go ahead and jump into it. I want to thank Kaylee for helping me get these. It's sure helping me a lot, and let's see how we like this one, guys. I lived on this rural property for over 20 years, and I've grown accustomed to the rhythms of the natural world. But over the past few weeks I've noticed something strange lurking around my barn. At first I thought it was just a stray animal or my neighbor's dog, but as the days went by I started to notice a pattern. The strange occurrences would happen at dawn and dusk, when the light was low and the shadows were long. I'd see movement out of the corner of my eye, or catch a glimpse of something dark and hairy darting around the corner of the barn. I'd hear strange noises too, branches snapping, leaves rustling, and the occasional low grunt or even a growl. I tried to brush it off as mere paranoia, but the feeling of being watched was heavy. I started to vary my routine, changing the times. I'd go to the barn or take a walk around the property, but no matter what I did, the feeling remained. I was afraid on my own property. It wasn't until last night that I finally saw it. I was out in the barn, tending to my horses, when I heard a loud rustling in the corner. I turned, and I seen a massive hairy creature emerging from the shadows. It was easily 7 foot tall, covered in dark brown fur, and had the eyes that seemed to glow in the dim light. I froze, my heart was racing. The creature took a step toward me. For what felt like an eternity, I felt like I was going to die. I was scared to death, and I was even scared to breathe. The creature, on the other hand, seemed completely calm. Its eyes were fixed on me with an unnerving intensity. Finally, after what felt like he was going to shred me, he turned and started to walk off. But as he was walking off, he just eyeballed me, walking parallel to me, not afraid, but letting me know, pretty much, he was the king of this domain. He walked right over to the stainless steel can that we keep the horse feed in. He pulled the lid off and threw it at me, just missing my head, bashing into the barn. Reached down inside, grabbed a handful of it, and shoved it in his mouth like a person would M&Ms or some candy. Started crunching it, staring at me. Reached down again, grabbed another handful, same thing. I wasn't about to move. Then he grabs another handful and just walks off, eating one at a time. I was scared to death. Once he got outside, I ran over to the barn where I keep a shotgun for the pests. I grabbed it and I shot up into the air, and that's when I heard it scream. It screamed like a female would when somebody was chasing her. It screamed so loud it scared me. I jerked. But I seen it. It was running as hard as it could for the woods. It was definitely afraid of my gun. It was running hard. I loaded another shell into the barrel. It was a single shot. I fired again. It screamed and jumped as it was running, like it was trying to dodge bullets that weren't even going toward it. I couldn't understand what it was doing, but I was sure glad to be rid of it. Now, it hasn't been back, and I hope that it doesn't. I've put locks on the barn, motion detectors, just like you all said. It has not been back, but I thought you would be very interested in what happened. Sounds to me like it's been shot at before. That's why it was jumping and running and so afraid of the gun. I would say that it's definitely been shot at, or at least it knows what your gun is. I would be careful that you've done that. You may have angered it at you or angered the other ones at you, so be very careful. I'm glad it hasn't came back. I keep the lights and everything out there, and hopefully it won't. The way it stood there and ate like that, that almost tells me that it wasn't afraid of you, or it was testing you to see if you would do anything. What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Thanks for listening, guys. Until next time, keep your head on a swivel, don't be something's dinner, and we'll see you on the Monday Live.